So it looks like I'm in tune with the competition, and it's called Hoarder, and I think it's like Momo's Tips. I thought that I was going to put like multiple limbs and like have everything there, but I remembered, I learned that people don't actually like ugly things. They like cute things, but still not really fitting the theme kind of deal. So this is what I have. I think that this outfit is perfect for the Hoarder theme since she has a hat filled with a bunch of stuff, and her pose itself is really funny. So I have a theory that, well, not a theory, I have a prediction that the wisteria and then, you know, the curtains in the background, so both of these and maybe like the treasure chest, because if you see how it spills out onto the side here, it makes it kind of look kind of messy. So I think that these two would be top scoring items for this competition. But since it's only, what, like 20 minutes in, I'll just wait another hour and a half or like 2 hours or half a day, whatever, and see what direction this goes into. But if anybody was hoping for a Momo's Tip kind of thing, yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, later. Oh my god, I spent 20 minutes filming a video and I didn't record my audio. Okay, so that's cool. I'll just talk about the two things I wanted to do so far. So number one would just be, I wanted to start a new segment. So as you can see, I have a few segments. I have the competition segment, I have the event segment, but I was also planning on opening a third one or incorporating it into the end of my videos, and that would be called the Viewer Spotlight. It's basically just you guys. You guys could film a particular segment of your, like, for example, let's say you have a bunch of coins saved up and then you wanted to do a poll, like 100 poll, and then you think that you might have a chance of getting something super cool. So you would record yourself either by QuickTime Player or whatever you want. Let's say you get a 5-star item and then you wanted to share with someone. So you could just save that clip and then you can email it to me, and then I'll incorporate it into my video or make a compilation with other viewers' clips so that like it could be something kind of cool, like a project that I could work on with my viewers. I thought it would be a little more interactive, and then it would be nice to see your own videos on YouTube. And also I would provide you guys with the opportunity, well, not really opportunity, with the choice to add in your ID or just your name or both, or a third one which would be your association ID in case you wanted to advertise it and have more people join it. So whatever you want, just let me know in the comments below and then we can figure something out. So let's get started to the actual competition thing. Oh my god, I'm doing this again. So number hair. This is the hair I'm wearing right now. It's called Exuberant Rebirth. And then it's a recharge that it's unavailable right now, but it was the Superstar, it was from the Sweet Superstar set. And then there's also the Fox Spirit. So the Fox Spirit is something you can get from the actual shop, and it's not free, sorry, it's for coins, which is kind of free. And I feel that it fits the theme really well because it's big, poofy, and I don't know, it's something that's been doing quite well. And the third one would be the Special Investigator, and that would be this one from Crime Busters. Hold on, yeah, that one, oops, that one. So I think I mentioned this in, okay, no. I didn't mention this yet, but I mentioned it before in the other thing, is that in this competition it's pretty great because you could be creative. There's no actual trend, but there are a few items that have been shown to work a lot better. And what I mean by that there's no actual trend is that you can do whatever you want. Because as you can see, the top 20, none of them look alike. They might be holding a few of the same items, but they're pretty different overall. It's much different from, like, let's say the war event where everybody was literally a knight. Like, they had the same outfit and it was just like 1 or 2 things different. But for this one, it's like 10 things different, and I love it so much. But there's also a downside to this type of competition, and it's the fact that there's no actual thing or a goal that the voters are looking for, so it's much harder for you to, let's say, get a higher rank in this competition because they don't have an idea of what they like or what they think they like. So even if your outfit is super creative, you might not necessarily do as well as you want to. But again, don't lose hope. Just keep resubmitting, because if you know that your outfit is super good, then I believe in you, and you can definitely like do well in this competition. So just resubmit and go for like the high traffic times, which is around server times where you get stamina, and hope for the best. So the hair, these are the 3 that I would say are pretty good. There's also the hair from Windy Legend. That, oh, not this one. This one, yeah. And if you have it, by all means, use it. And then the dresses. So I'm going to tell you guys to use dresses if you're, I wouldn't say lazy, if you just, it's because it's easier to coordinate in the sense where the color scheme is uniform throughout the top and the bottom. And you'll have more luck doing it since the dresses are poofier and more eye-catching in general. But if you can make something work with like a top and a bottom, go for it. Like there's a bunch of the top 20, there's a bunch of them who have, let's say, like, okay, I'm not sure how she fits the theme, but like I roasted her enough in the previous thing, so I'm not going to do it again. But yeah, so like you can see this one, she's just doing a top and a bottom. It's simple, it's easy, and if you can make something work out of it, then go for it. And same with the coat, the hosiery, and shoes. As long as it fits the color theme somehow, then it works. You can't make it too messy because there's like a fine line of you being too crazy where it's like you know, a whole bunch of stuff stacked together and you creatively making it into a color scheme that it works together. I'm not sure if I can like say it in a good way, but that's how I see it this competition. So it might be a lot harder for us to reach a top scoring score. So makeup, anything happy. So it would be the Superpower of Love from the Recharge set of the Sweet Superstar. It would be like Radiance of Heart from the racing event, so it's like a blue winking eye. It could be Sky Pursuit from the Crime Busters, so it's the one we got gypped off from the Thunder, what is it called? The Thunder something from the Hell event, but we ended up getting it from Crime Busters. So it's like these type ones. I mean, you could do crying ones, but this one overall seems to work the best. And scarves. So scarves, you can work because it adds like another layer of dimension to your avatar, and if you think it works, then sure. If like I wouldn't put a scarf on her, but at the same time I put a scarf on myself. Oh, I didn't because it didn't work. So yeah, whatever you want for the scarf. And Autumn Meeting is just one of the scarves that you can wear, but the other one is like festive. Is this Festive Autumn? Festival Atmosphere. Rip. So you could try this one, and yeah, like as you can see, I'm not roasting you because it sucks. It's just that it's not a very good outfit, but it still worked out. So you're clearly in this game better than I am, right? So as for the holding, I think the holding part is the most important part of your outfit. So anything you have underneath doesn't really matter as much as what's in the background and what you're holding. So I've seen a lot of people hold the dinosaur or just plushies in general. Plushies as in, hold on. Oh, it changed. But there was like the Mad Hatter here, or the rabbit, and then there was the prehistoric lord or all that, but I don't see it much right now for this thing. There's like the Easter Bunny from the Easter Bunny event, and just holding plushies seems to be pretty good. I've also seen the guitar do kind of well, but I don't see it anymore, so you might have done better with the guitar yesterday than you would have done today. But recently the trend is just holding a dog. If you're not going to hold anything at all, just hold the frickin' dog. And the dog was something we got from a free outfit like 2 weeks ago. And if you have it, just use it. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. Like you can just hold a fan or a bag for all they care, right? It just works, but those are the ones that are, you know, more often seen. And for the hat, if you have the hat from the Easter event, wear it. Because I feel that it fits the theme a lot. Just the fact that there's so much stuff piled onto her hat really fits the hoarding theme. And it's been doing pretty well for me. It's just a matter of what I'm trying to make with the outfit. So lastly, the background. The Eternal Grace is the egg. If you have the egg, use it because it's great. Like just like the hat, it has a bunch of stuff spilling out from it, and it fits the theme very well. So yeah, I don't know, just use it. And if you don't have it, you can just try for the books in the background. So that would be from Time Yard. It could be in the background or it could be in the foreground, whichever one you have, or if you have both, because they both seem to work a lot. And I like that idea because, like, if you're going to be hoarding anything besides pens for me, but like hoarding books is a cool thing. Yeah. Too bad we can't use our library because then that would really fit the theme of like books and stuff. And then the T-Rex. I don't know how, I don't know who started this dumb trend, but the fact that you can hoard a T-Rex is the trend and it's working. So I'm a little salty because it's kind of weird, but whatever. If you have the T-Rex, then just use it. I tried using the two little skeletal dinosaurs in front of me. Nah, it didn't work for some reason. People just didn't like it. It's too spicy for them. And then this Casket of Fate is another thing I have a problem with. Not only is it a treasure chest, okay, no, it's a treasure chest, great, but it's a head ornament. What? It's not even remotely close to the head. In fact, it's like so far off to your left that if you're standing on the left side of the voting team, you won't be able to see it at all. Or if you're like standing on the right side, it's going to be so far left that it looks like your opponent has of the treasure chest. So it looks like it's benefiting the opponent more than you. But whatever you want, it's not saving. It's not taking up a space because it's a head ornament, and there's not much head ornaments out there. In fact, I only have two, including the Casket of Fate. So there's that, and it was from Shutendoji. And then there's King's Banquet, and I like this a lot. I think it works a lot because on the bottom of the curtains, it spills like gold coins and like whatever, like trinkets and stuff. And I feel it fits with the theme pretty well. So that was from Windy Legend. And then Colorful Celebration would be the confetti from the store. It's 4 diamonds, so it's up to you if you want to buy it or not. I personally don't want to buy it right now because there's the new event coming and I feel like I need my diamonds. But just on a quick, okay, so I did this in the other video, I might as well do this on this one. Save your stamina, so you can hoard your boxes if you want to. And then you don't actually have to because at this point you should be already over your stamina count. And any stamina you add onto it won't be lost. It's just that you won't have any recharged stamina. So you might be missing out on like 400 stamina for the next 4 days, but at the same time, you're collecting enough so that all at once you can use like 1,000 stamina. And for the new happiness event, if I'm not mistaken, you need the hope rings, and the hope rings you can just get from clearing any stages from the maiden or princess chapters. It's kind of like the quill, but it has a better drop rate, and then you can use the hope rings to exchange like this kind of stuff. And by the way, the new outfits are so pretty. One looks like this one, but the other one looks like Cinderella, and her pose is so pretty. But the other one for this one actually looks a lot like this. Huh. The dress is very delicate and it's very intricate. I want both of them. I'm probably going to get both of them. And I think they both have a pose because one of them is looking back off her shoulder and the other one's just sitting down. I'm really excited for this event. And if I'm not mistaken, then you really need stamina for this. So to hoard stamina, all you need to do is not spend your stamina. Maybe you can just like do a pull from like Little Red Riding Hood if you need it for Star Sea or whatever, but just hold off on all your activities. All you do is just every day claim your friend mail, do your Stylist Association claims, do your achievements. So like, okay, for your achievements, you can just use like your 20 whatever, right? You can just do this, complete 5-star ranks. Let's go to here. Oops. I lied, sorry. Let's go to chapter 3. And then I'll just do enough so then I get stamina back. It doesn't really matter because, see, I get 20. And then I just do 10, I can get 6 back. So that's pretty good since I want to do some of my pulls. So you don't necessarily need to do none. You can do a few and just to complete your quests. But overall, just try to save your stamina because it's a stamina heavy event. So that's what I'll be doing. It's just going to, stop my progress for a little, but I can always, progress better, and like I can just resume my progress in the future. And this is like an event that comes once every few months, and I really want both of the outfits this time. Last time I didn't get all 3, I only got 1, and I was really disappointed, but this time I'm really aiming to get all 2. I think there's only 2. So yeah, I hope it's helpful. Don't be discouraged if you don't get a high ranking. like looking at this, I need to resubmit because I'm at the top 5%. I'm definitely going to drop to the top 10% in the next few hours. So yeah, I'm just going to have to keep resubmitting. And good luck. I hope it's helpful, and let me guys know if you like the idea of me incorporating some of your clips into my video. So yeah, bye guys!